Hey, PumpTown and friends, welcome back to another update. So what do we got going on here? Holy moly, look at this month. Look at this month. This is insane. She came down and grabbed everybody's liquidation prices and stop losses and went right back to the open. This is insane, but not unexpected in the slightest. It's nasty Nas. This is the markets. So you could call that a mohawk, but that's like a flock of seagulls. So if you pay any attention to ICT, he'll tell you that it's all about the close of the candle. So where much of retail the last month has been seeing this as a big sell-off and recession, blah, 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 they were all wrong again, because it went right back to the open like nothing ever happened. And we were able to capitalize on a lot of range in here. We did very well. So I'm pleased to see that we are back up above the monthly order block here. And as long as we close there, I'd be really good. So this week is non-farm protocol. And we have certain specific rules that we adhere to during this week as day traders. So we're looking to trade a lot less. Now, if you have an issue with self-control and sitting out, this is a prime opportunity for you to take advantage of the market because it's offering that to you. During this week, it can be a little random-ish in a sense that it can do things in a much wider range and much more violent than we're used to, and even more so than you've seen. And this is the week that we anticipate that could happen. So we're looking to keep our risk dial back, and then we use this information to determine what kind of profile is materializing for the month. So I'm bullish, and I would like price to gravitate up from here for the rest of the year, and this be our yearly bottom. So what would that look like moving forward? Well, if we're looking for our swing low in our discount, look at the gap risk on this puppy. 11, almost 12,000 ticks in gap risk. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. What is gap risk? Excuse me. Well, if you were looking for a position and you'd be like, okay, I'm going to grab this order block. Well, you now have 10,000 ticks in drawdown to where your stop loss is supposed to be if you were calling a bottom. So we could dip, back down in here. We could come rebalance this. We could come to consequent encroachment here. We could come back and revisit this indigo gap here or this monthly gap here. We could come revisit that and still be bullish. So I'm going to let this week tell me what it's up to. In other words, if I look for something intraday, it will be tomorrow and Friday. That middle chunk of the week, I'm not really interested in trading it. I'm more interested in what information materializes so I can then determine what might be happening. Okay, so we've got our swing low in our discount market, and we got our bullish bias. Great. So we would be, just to complete the swing low target model, we'd be aiming for this. So have this on your chart. This would be a previous week high. I'll just, you know what, I'm going to use a bigger, just so it carries through. Okay, so have that candle on your chart. Coincidentally enough, the monthly order block lines up with this guy here, so I'm just going to leave that monthly there, and you should too. There's also this little new week opening gap here. Let's have that on our chart. Because if there's a chance this thing's turbo bullish and it's just going to run, which is, it's possible. We're kind of trying to seek a PD array in the discount, what it would want to bounce off of, because this looks really bullish right now. So this is the weekly chart. If we start losing this, obviously I'm aiming for this here. So it's basically the green box. Okay. Here's where I'd be looking for a low for the week. Now, again, this week, this is all just a guess because non-farm can throw a friggin' monkey wrench into things, and we do have this void of liquidity down here in the daily time frame. Now, just because it's been repriced to and traded away from a bit doesn't mean that it's not going to come back here. If we start working our way inside of this monthly order block on an intraday basis, I'm going to be looking here at this pool of liquidity, because there's lots here. Okay, so I'm bullish on the month, but I would like to see it trade down first. And that'll make sense as you move along forward with the power of 3 phenomenon. Okay, let's take a look at, so we've got our new dealer's range here. Obviously, we're in a premium. And then we've got our IPTA data range. Here, which is the same thing as the dealer's range. So let's go back 40 days. And grab the highest high and the lowest low. So obviously we're kissing a premium here. So at some point she's gonna want to pull back. So this would be equilibrium of the 40-day IPTA data range. And if I pull from this low here, which obviously took liquidity, and then this took liquidity. Look, if we make another high here before pulling back, we'll have to readjust our fibs. But for now, the information that we have is that's also equilibrium of our dealer's range. So we got this little area of interest here that if price wants to gravitate down into this liquidity, that's where I'd like to start being a buyer, aiming for this here. Like I said, I'm only looking basically Monday and Friday for some real risk, maybe Tuesday. It depends what tomorrow does, but I'll keep you guys updated. Again, this is the week you want to dial it back, practice that discipline, practice your max risk, practice fewer trades. This is the week to take advantage of all of the things that might be impairing your ability to make some money here. And my unfortunately, my screen is really far away from me. 1 second. Smooth, what's up? Shout out After Hours, Ray Villa, Live, Love, Laugh, Still Nasty, JQ, Jeff Green, Dave. We got Bull Runner. We got Drewman, Bellicose, Wildberries, Off Near. What's up, guys? And Captain Edge, of course. My little buddies. Right on. Hey, what's up, P-Dye? You're P-Dye now. especially with that killer accent you got. I love it. So, yeah, I hope you guys had a great, relaxing weekend out of the charts. I know I did. As long as price action's in agreement with what we want to see, things can get really, really fun for us soon. I don't want to get you too excited, but things are looking pretty sweet. Much love, you guys. God bless you all. Have a safe trading week, and we will see you tomorrow. What's up? God bless you. Yeah, word up. Thanks, guys.